Hello, my name is Arvanitopoulos, and I'm the Karamanlis Chair in Hellenic and European Studies at Fletcher. The title of this course is Populism in Europe and Beyond. As you may understand from the title of the course, this is a course on the phenomenon of populism that is widespread in our days from Europe to the East, in our Western democracies, almost everywhere. Indeed, we see that populism is on the rise, and it's on the rise even in our Western democracies. It is a widespread political phenomenon that appears in countries with very diverse backgrounds, from the prosperous Sweden of the north of Europe to the poorer countries of the south of Europe, like Greece, Portugal, even in Spain. But also we see the rise of populism in very well-established democracies such as France, Germany, Austria, Italy, almost everywhere. And even in the Anglo-Saxonic world, I mean, look at what has happened in Britain, how populism led to Brexit and the taking Britain outside of the European Union. So this course, in essence, will try to analyze the phenomenon of populism. We are going to try and define this phenomenon of populism, because populism means different things to different groups. But I think that all versions of populism seem to share a suspicion of, and hostility towards elites, mainstream politics, established institutions. Populists usually like to boast that they speak for the neglected ordinary people against the establishment. So we're going to try and define this phenomenon of populism, and we are going to try and account for the deeper causes of this phenomenon. We're going to examine a variety of issues and causes, from the economic slowdown that many countries in Western Europe, even in the United States, have experienced in 2008, 2009, and how this factor contributed to the rise of populist leaders in the countries of our Western democracies. We're going to focus on the issue of immigration and how immigration has sort of created a social panic in Western societies and has empowered the populist demagogues. We'll even look at the various electoral systems and how, in many cases, they have made easier the ascent of populists to power. So, in essence, once we finish with the definition of populism and the causes of populism, we are going to try to get into the different case studies in Europe and focus on the differences and similarities between populist regimes. And to that effect, we will have a number of guest speakers from Europe, practitioners, but also academics that will try to give us a deeper understanding of particular case studies. And I hope that we can engage them, and we can engage together in a very fruitful and lively dialogue as to what is happening in our Western democracies and the prospects of these populist regimes and these populist leaders. Is this coming to an end, or is this just the beginning of another cycle? Now, in terms of requirements, there will be a final, will be most probably a take-home final, since we will be online for the spring semester, and a couple of assignments that will have to do with particular cases, together with a brief paper. So I do hope to see you in class, and until then, try to stay safe and healthy.